Next, I wanted to create an enemy. This gives the player the ability to shoot at something, to damage something, but also have the challenge to fight something that will shoot back at them. This is going to give the game, you know, what it actually needs, because this is going to be like a bot to start off with. This is going to be like the offline version, if you can imagine. And then when we get better and when we go more into the project, I might be able to add online and multiplayer systems. But this is the enemy, and this is my drawing skills put to the test again. And after that, once I had my enemy design imported, this is what happens. We have the enemy in the game and we are able to interact with them. Right now, when you shoot them, they just go flying off the screen. But what we need to be doing is we need them to, first of all, not fly off the screen. And second of all, we need them to have blood explosions and have like an ability so it shows when the actual bullet hits them. So like some sort of interaction. After watching many videos, I came to the conclusion that I should probably add a blood explosion. So that's what I started doing, and this is what I'm doing now. It was actually my first time doing it, so I didn't know what I was doing, but I watched a couple of videos on how to do it, so I followed those videos and those tutorials on how to make a little explosion, and by the end, I thought it looked alright, and I thought it looked like it could actually work. So that is my little blood explosion, and I'm pretty proud of it actually, because it was my first time doing it. Now that I created the particle system and I did some scripting, I managed to get it to start working. I also changed the bullet color again because it was a little bit confusing with the red bullet and the red blood. It was a little bit weird, but as you can see, now it works perfectly fine. And when I hit the enemy, you get the blood explosion and you get the bullet to disappear as well, which is another thing that I needed to do. So yeah, it works perfectly fine. Once I'd done all that, I decided to add a trail to the bullet to make it look a little bit cooler and a little bit less robotic, if you say it in that way. But yeah, so now that's what I'm doing on the screen right now. I am creating a trail, and I'm pretty sure it looks pretty cool when I'm done with it. When it's finished, it looks pretty cool, and I'm pretty proud of it. And again, it was my first thing. It was the first time I created a trail onto an item. So yeah, now everything is put together. I think it looks pretty cool, and this is how it performs, and it performs quite well. So the next thing I need to be doing is I need to actually add movement to the enemy so that he can actually move and also respond to the player's movement. After getting it right every time, we managed to get a very jittery and very unstable result, but I mean, it does the job for what we have now, but I will need to fix that. Alright, so after a long time of debugging and coding, I have managed to make it work. I've managed to make the movement of the enemy smoother, and I managed to make it actually follow me properly. So that's good. And now I need to actually make it so that it shoots bullets at me. It shoots things at me so that I can actually add like damaging systems so that they can actually attack me, which will be kind of cool. So let's get to that now, shall we? So I decided to actually create my own different bullet just for the enemy, because I found that it would be more efficient and it would be easier to control. So that's what I'm doing now, and now that we have the bullet, all we need to do is just script it. So yeah, let's get to that. So it has been another massive amount of time, but I have managed to get the bullet working. It looks a little bit ugly now, but I'm going to fix that up later. But as you can see, the bullet actually shoots towards the player, which is pretty cool. So yeah. So now with all the jobs done, that brings this episode to an end. This is our enemy. This is our enemy system, and I know it's still a short video. I'm trying to make them longer, but it's kind of hard to do that because even though I have a lot of content, like I have like 3 hours of recording, it's just I can't put that into one video. Well, I can, but it's boring. So because most of it is just like coding, or most of it's just like property changing. So yeah, but anyway, that was the end of the video, and bye.